Step 1, that is filling up form, is further divided into 3 parts, which could increase up to maximum of 5 parts on the basis of the conditions selected while filling up the form. In the panel, purpose of application. Purpose of application, that is whether the application is for manufacturing of a new drug, import of drugs, or to undertake clinical trial, out of which an applicant needs to select one option. But in our case, as the division selected is global clinical trial, only to undertake clinical trial is listed. Second, category of new drug. In this, we will select the various different categories of drug, but in our case, drug will always be used for global clinical trial. Third, application applied for. In this, user needs to select whether drug is bulk drug or finished formulation, but clinical trial is always done on finished formulation. Type of drug, whether the drug is single ingredient or fixed dose combination. If one selects fixed dose combination, then number of active ingredient present in your fixed dose is asked. Fifth, do you have simultaneously applied for Form 12? In this, we are asking applicant whether he wants to apply for the Form 12 application simultaneously with Form 44. If yes, then a list of all the Form 12 application is listed in a multi-select from where we can select one. Sixth, select CT. Select CT gives the option of selecting for which CT phase user needs to apply. Now in the second panel, that is drug detail, consists of all the details of the drug. Firstly, generic name of the drug needs to be entered. But if the drug is FDC, then the single text box gets divided into multiple based on the number provided. Number of active ingredients in the above panel. Proprietary, commercial or trade name of drug product, which is basically the brand name of the drug, is a non-mandatory field. Third, dosage form. In this, applicant needs to select the dosage form in which the drug is present. A list of dosage forms are given. If the dosage form is not present in the list, then there is an option of others, where user can fill in their dosage form. Fourth, route of administration. In this, applicant needs to select one of the listed options. Again, if the option is not present in the list, then there is an option of selecting others and filling their route of administration. Pharmacological classification of drug administration. In this, applicant needs to select one of the options listed below. Again, if the option is not present in the list, then there is an option of selecting others and filling their pharmacological classification. Indication for which proposed to be used. Here, one needs to give the indication for which the drug needs to be used. You can add multiple indications by clicking on the Add button provided next to the text box. Pack presentation of the drug. This field is further divided into 4 parts. That is, how the drug is presented, for example, whether drugs comes in vial, injectors, etc. Then primary packaging material is been asked, that is, whether material used is aluminium or glass, etc. Then dose, whether the drugs are taken in a single dose or multiple dose of drug is required. When one selects multiple dose, then he needs to mention how many doses. Finally, pack size needs to be mentioned, where one need to enter an integer value in the text box and select corresponding unit from the drop down. If not mentioned, then the others can be selected. Again, the entire pack presentation can be added multiple times using the Add button provided. 8th, storage condition. In this, applicant needs to mention at what temperature drug needs to be stored, what is the humidity condition and the light condition. Proposed shelf life. Applicant needs to give proposed shelf life of the drug in months. 10th, strength. In this, applicant will mention the strength of the drugs by typing in the numerical field in the text box and selecting corresponding unit. As Form 44 can be applied for multiple strengths, so applicant can add multiple strength by clicking Add button provided. At least one strength needs to be entered. List of ingredients. As we will keep on adding the strength of the drug, corresponding list of ingredient panel gets appended, where one need to mention the composition of the drug for the given strengths. Applicant can add active, inactive, individual impurities and total impurities ingredients of the drug. At least one active ingredient needs to be added for each strength. Each ingredient must have following details: ingredient name, pharmacological monograph, strength with the unit, percentage of claim, and whether the ingredient is claimed on label or not. Strength-wise, multiple list of ingredients can be added by clicking Add button provided. After filling all these details, click on Submit and Continue button to save the details and move further on to the second part of filling the form.